YouTube family, Happy New Year. Hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas. I'm having a little intro prior to today's film session, strictly to give you some insight of what's next on this channel this year. I have spent a lot of time and effort trying to put the community on notice, the 2K community that is, on notice about realities of their games that they refuse to believe. Well, I should say some refuse to believe. Others, while some are in denial of it, and a lot of the videos that I made, I'm just gonna have to realize they're gonna have to be treated like the Bible. I don't know what type of religion you guys are into. We're not gonna get into all of that, but typically, for those of you who believe in the Bible, there was a point in time in your life where the Bible didn't make sense to you. But eventually you got to some point in your life where you started to understand what the stories were, the lessons that were being taught, and then you can start to see it correlate in today's world. That's what those old videos are gonna have to be treated like. They made sense then, and they make much more sense now. Today's film session is going to be teaching people how I deal with the bully. Who is the bully, you might ask? Bully is the teams of 5 in the rank. You know, the video where I discussed that they are the lowest tier. My goal this year is to just give you some film breakdowns. You know, instead of talking about it, let's just show you. Let's show you the things that are in this game that people pretend to not believe is actually a thing. And I will give you video breakdowns of all types of teams of 5. Particularly, they all the same. They're all the same. They're all the same. Once you see one, you see them all. Let's just get straight into the film breakdown. Let's get started with our film breakdown. As you can see, this is typically the lineup that I always go in to the rec with. You're missing one person, sometimes you miss 2, and you have to deal with 2 randoms. 9 times out of 10, if you see me in a rec, I'm gonna have an AI on my team. But not anymore, actually, because as I'm recording this breakdown, I just learned of the fact that you can walk into Proving Ground and actually like matchmake with 5 other players or 4 other players every time. Now, this is my team, right? And this is who we're going against. Just because they're all on Xbox, you can't always assume that they're a team of 5. But then there's telling signs to let you know, here they go, they going right here. That's whatever. But then you get this matchup right here. This is important here. Since season 2 or season 3 has began, every single guard that I have gone up against possess these stats: the 99 3 ball, the 98 ball handle, either steal or speed with ball. So right off rip, you already know what this game is going to be. This is what happens inside this community, is that the plague begins because somebody makes this type of build, they showcase it to the world, the entire world starts to make this type of build, and then these same individuals are the ones that you see saying that this game is boring, this game is trash. The craziest thing about this community, the reason why every 2K ends up being the same is because you make it that way. You find the same dribble moves that do the same animation that last year's animation can do, and you just roll with it. Everybody got the same Patty Mills jump shot base with this 99 3-pointer. They're gonna replicate the previous year, and then they're going to complain that this year is no good. It's almost like dating the same type of women and expecting different results. So what I did was I tried to make a build to counter that. 97 perimeter defense with my cat breaker, 95 pass, 90 driving lane, 87 mid-range shot, mid-range. He's a pretty decent player. He's a basketball player, but he's built to kind of try to negate this stuff. But unfortunately, I can't negate it because this 99 3 gives the ability to have all red shooting badges. This 97 perimeter defense only gives you purple. You're a tier below the badges to be able to combat this gentleman here. These type of individuals do not operate in the ISO world. When you see this, you already know there's going to be an amount of screens that you're going to receive that make you want to throw your controller. There is no counter to brick wall, and I think that's by design because these dudes right here would never even be able to score because they can't really dribble. They operate off of the screen. Let's get into the breakdown. If you don't know how these go, let me explain to you before it starts. I'm going to show the play in the entirety. Then we're going to go back and review that play and break down what I seen, why I made the decisions that I made, and the results that follow. This game is titled Beating the Bully because these are bullies. The team of 5 in the rec with all meta, trying to get wins off of lower tier teams that ain't even put together, teams that may not even be built to stop what you're bringing in here, you still lose. But your win percentage is probably great out this world in a wreck, because this is what you do. You don't go to the modes where other teams of 5 are like you in there. You come here. But when I call you out on being the lowest tier of team of 5 to ever exist, you get angry. Because when you go to the Proving Grounds or to the Pro-Am and you play against those type of teams, you start to look like the wreck team that you are. Now, the very first play that I got here is just a simple play. This is what I like to call conviction. Conviction is the definition of driving to the basket with the intent to score a bucket, and you utilize that to get the bucket. Now, when I get here and I split the 2 defenders, you're playing 2K. Out of every 10 centers you're going to play, 9 of them is going to jump every time they get the chance to jump. But once you get in front of them, all you have to do is stop. And when you stop, look what happens. He's gonna leave his feet. Now, who is there to defend the ball? Nobody. You can guarantee yourself 2 points almost every fast break, but a lot of you put dunk in your bill and you wanna go and try to catch a body, but who am I? This is fun to people. This is the scheme that I like to call blitzing the ball, because there's really no counter to it. No matter what your positioning may be, no matter what their positioning may be, this tactic, this scheme allows steals. You just reach and let the body flail and the bump still happen. Because I have that enabled passive dribble on, my player kind of just moves by himself sometimes, and I have yet to turn that off. This is probably just because of my stubbornness of trying to create anything. Here I am, I bring the ball at half court, and look at his reach animation, and look what happened. Look, he's not even facing the ball. He's reaching with his left hand. His left hand at air. His booty right here, it calls it the pluck out. And that pluck out decided to hit the ball and give him a steal. So look, that joker did a no-look steal. He gets the steal, they get the running. Fortunately, nobody else on their team has any type of awareness or skill to actually score on the game. But there's a lot more space fillers in this game than teammates ever. Keep that in mind. So here, he gets the dance and he's acting up with that 98 speed. And that 99.3 gives people the ability to be able to drift. Most of them that play this game, they don't know how to drift to the opposite side of their shooting hand. He went to the opposite side, so you live with that. A 3 drifter, it bricked. We go out on a fast break. When you get in transition like this against teams like this, you have to already have the mentality they're going to go to the 3-point line because they're fake sweats. Now, the reason why I have 95 pass, or I tend to have players with higher pass, is because of situations like this, where you get in transition and 29 has the ability to bait you. He can either bait you by running to the basket with the intentions of going to the 3, you throw it out there, he steal it, or he defends that and cuts the fast break off. High passing gives you the ability to actually bail out when you have to. Based on what he does determines what I do. And so when he runs out to the 3-point line, now I'm just going straight at this guy because he's 6'2". I have physical finisher on goal. Physical finisher, it gives you the ability to make contact layups. So once he runs out to the 3-point line, I'm going straight at his chest and I'm just going to shoot my layup. He's not even in the air. That's money. That layup only gets made with physical finisher. Now these are my favorite type of plays because this play only works because of the undiscipline of the defense. If your goal on a team is to not give up 3, that means no matter what the situation is, you don't give up the 3. You don't help, you don't rotate, you don't do anything. They are in blitz the ball mode, especially the guy that has the AI. So you have to go through the obstacle course just to get the ball to half court to even start initiating an offense. Once you get past that, you can initiate the offense. You know me, base set, It's 5 out. You work from the 5 out because you have to be able to determine and see what the defense is doing. There's options here, but you can see recovery options. I'm basically doubled, but I got clear space. This is the defect of having an AI. So I throw it to the AI gives it right back, which they're prone to do. I throw it to this corner. Now everybody's still standing out here. Given that the big has to respect the big in the corner, I cut down. This guy falls into the trap of wanting to chase the block stat. So when I cut down and the center gives me the ball, he's here and he's giving up a mid-range shot that is worth 3. So when I kick it out there with my 95 pass, it gets out there quick enough where all you gotta do is catch and shoot. He ain't gonna be there. You try to jump, it's too late. Get greened on. This is another 2K thing. When you're catching the ball, your player is already in the momentum of moving forward, and the blitz scheme counters that. So essentially, the only fix for this is to literally slow the game down. So when I catch it, I'm already in the process of turning around and he's already blitzing the ball. Blitzing the ball, gets the steal. Now we get on fat. Now we have to play defense. We supposed to get the steal back. Instead, we get a tip. I mean, look at this. There's a shooting guard in the paint and there's 3 bigs. Just shoot the layup. The issue is these bigs ain't designed to score. They're literally just on the court to rebound and set screens for this guy. So he don't even have paint prodigy on a tier that he's comfortable or confident enough to shoot a layup over a shooting guard. That's a bigger issue. So instead of going up with this layup, he's gonna throw it back out to the 3-point line. So when this guy gets an open 3 in the corner, shooting is already hard in this game. It's already hard. And to not give people the opportunity to be able to feel their shot, but expect them to make shots, crazy. He don't even shoot a lot anyway because he plays with this guy. So he wide open in the corner. That don't even look like somebody who know how to make that shot. He misses, but he has to run from corner to corner just to defend. One shot, which he don't because that ball moved too fast. He's already at the top of his shot before this man is even in his face. That's 3 points. Once again, the blitz scheme. Fortunately for this blitz scheme, at this time, and this is where I need to become a better guard, I need to slow down and allow my inbounder to get in front of me before I move in front. I could have negated this blitz off rip because the AI would have already been up here before I even started to get here. But instead I moved in front of the AI. Because he's trotting, I have to deal with this 2-on-1 advantage or disadvantage. Advantage for them, disadvantage for me. And go through the obstacle course of avoiding the blitz. I'm able to get some contact and avoid the blitz. I don't even know what he's doing. I throw it to the AI. The AI then catches it in stride and gets a dunk. And instead of guarding the AIs and respecting the AIs the same way you would respect a user, they wanted the AIs to be dumbed down so they can do this. And 2K heard their cry and brought the AI skill down to allow them to have fun, as I air quote that. When the AI goes gets the dunk. Now this is the example of why rec becomes frustrating. You run to the opposite corner and then you just run through everybody to force the body contact that this game has. And there's 1 screen, 2 screens, 3 screens to go shoot a drifting white. To go shoot a drifting white and his buckets. This is my favorite play. The skip pass to the opposite corner when you catch the guy in that opposite corner sleeping. It's an unexpected play because people don't think that you're looking at them that far away from the ball. 29, standing at this baseline hash, if that pass makes it to the corner while you still here, that's an open shot. So when I drive and put the pressure, because he played the lane and got out of position, so now people have to play recovery position, I know they're looking at me. So when I drive, I'm pre-reading his help. You can see his player's already momentuming, stepping this way. The ball is already out of my hand going that way. When they get over there, quick twitch. You seen that quick twitch that he had? The AI already in shoot mode. Ball gone, your hand just now getting up. Come on, man. That's a 3. This play just goes to show how I create my shot and get to the spot I want to get to without doing all the shenanigans and buffoonery that this community has to do. No screen, left, right, dribble, nothing. Get into my shot, receiving the same amount of points. I make stronger players to combat the bigger players who want to touch you. In this case, I'm at the advantage because he's touching me with a player that don't have as much strength as I do. So he's trying to get all bumpy. He's trying to get bumpy. And so I'm just creating space. Look at me, I'm just creating space. I'm getting into my spot. Soon as the paint clears, look at the angle that I have. I have an angle and I have the strength to get to where I need to get to. I have strong handle. I have physical finisher. So without doing all the little buffoonery that you guys like to do, I just go. You see the change of pace, but even with the square use, I have physical finisher. I elevate, my physical finisher activates, and it's the same layup we got in the beginning. It's the simplicity getting the same results as the buffoonery that you have to deal with on a daily basis. This right here is my favorite type of play as well. The simplicity of this game. When you roll over, I am in the advantage. The center is already here. My center is popping. So now they have a decision to make. What they do is they both collapse. Now this is an easy read. I win this battle. In stride, in pocket, wide open. I mean, nobody's even close. And because this game, and because they think they're guarding themselves because they can't shoot, they gonna leave people open based off of the skill that they possess. And that's how you give up greens. We seen what the offense consists of, right? Nobody else on this team is liable or willing to create their own shot. So instead, you have screen setting. He just buys a game to set screens for this guy. He don't play without him. And so we get this. Everybody's trying to play against each other, and finally he get the ball back. The screen happens. And once again, this is why the wreck is so prevalent and prominent and the preferred mode for anybody, because you don't have to green in here. You don't have to green. You just go out there and shoot a white and it just rattle into the basket. You get the ball blitzed again. He gets the steal. Bombs away is activated. He runs, he pump fakes, he jumps. I don't get back. I'm not there. I didn't even get defensive breakdown or anything up there. They get hot and they just gonna shoot the shot. I'm starting to run from the blitz. Instead of going vertically, I start to go horizontally just to avoid the blitz. Run left to avoid the blitz. And there he is. He's blitzing. So I try to do the right thing. You throw where the blitz comes from. Like they say in football, wherever the blitz is coming from, you throw it at the blitz, which I threw at the blitz. And the AI came through for your boy. So at halftime, right, we have balanced shooting, singular shooting. These are space fillers playing with this guy. If you don't listen to him, he don't play with you. First play out of the half is the patented, because people are out of position, you just throw it to the open guy. He cuts down and gets his dunk. Once again, this is just an example to show that really nobody else on his team is equipped to score. This is where space filling comes in, because he don't even care what type of teammates that he plays with or that's on his team, because he gonna shoot all the shots anyway. When you ask a team like this to operate without this guy shooting, well, it just is a dumpster fire. He throws Booth and then we get off and run the corners. Just run the corner, let the floor space out and let the game come to you. Things open up. AI makes the wrong pass. AI could have, if an AI threw it to me, I'm shooting it. That's green, you know? But instead, we have to semi-reset, and then you just get into the paint. You make all eyes look at you. Not only are their players looking at me, but I'm sure their eyes are looking at me anyway. And then you just make a play. Boom. Give it to the AI. In stride to the basket, on target. He's up in the air before the guy can recover, and he gets a dunk. There's a lot that goes on in this play right here, but this is the important, just being smart, doing smart things. Now here, I'm of course going through the obstacle course just to get the ball into the half court. And we start to play, we're playing basketball, and I'm, trying to use physical. Then I start to turn my back. My player got 70 post control. This is just a bait tactic. I'm turning my back because I know that that he's small. I start to back him down. He starts to walk towards the back down. Leaves his guy wide open. So I throw it to the corner. He gets a wide open jumper. He misses. They get out and run. Now they're getting on offense. And once again, if the ball's not touching number one's hand, you can expect nothing to go well. He shoots some buffoon mid-range that he bricks. But then this is the issue of 2K, the offensive rebound. These type of teams have so many rebounders that you just get left with nothing. And unfortunately, everybody leaks out. As you can see, you don't see them on the screen. But I at least had enough awareness to understand that he might not get this rebound. So I tried to be in space, and I'm still not in the right position. But he missed the corner three. We get to run. We get to running. I'm slowing it down. I shoot a pull-up jumper. I shoot a slightly late as a brick. Now I'm on a 3-on-1 fast break. How do I defend this? Then my processor goes off. Who on earth is going to be the most effective player out of these three going up the court? Who are these four programmed to throw the ball to when they got the ball? That's absolutely right. So I bait him and I full send. There's nothing you can do when that ball is in the air and somebody is full sending to your destination. Nothing you can do. I'll take that, sir. Now you get back in this place and you start running. And you start to figure it out, and okay, let's see what happens is, hold on, Chris, let's reset, bring it out. Let's reset, use our 10 seconds left on this clock to reset and see what happens. Okay, we got two here. When you start to move, let's see how they move. The center starts to move. Okay, he cuts. Okay, now I see what's going on here. When you're coming up, this guy is now on somebody else, and look, he's too close. He ain't guarding the back door. He ain't. The only person who's gonna be able to guard the back door is this guy. But if he's paying attention to me, he's not paying attention to him. How do I know that? Because when he cuts and I throw this, he ain't even react to it because he's too busy looking up here instead of seeing this. You get nice, good dunks. Your center's in a full sprint. Their center and power forward are in the backcourt. Get up off it. Just get up off the ball. Look, just get up off it. What center you know in this game got an 85 steal at 7 feet? None. My pass is 35 points higher than your steal. So I'm gonna throw it every time. You go up, you get the and one dunk. Now I got takeover. Is this video real? Yeah, it's very real. I don't even move. Why are you not back on your man? I ain't even gotta move. Give me the ball. I stand there. I let it go. I don't even cross half court. You can kiss the kids goodbye. That is a 3-point shooter in the corner, catching and shooting with Dimer and my takeover and set shot specialist going crazy. This is the benefit of having other playmakers on your team. They can read the floor just as good, if not as good as you, they can read the floor enough to be able to impact the game. Right here, you ain't even gonna notice that this is a read. Look who's helping in the paint. This is a small forward. Since you're here, I know the AI got to be somewhere else, so I'm gonna throw it to the AI. But the spacing was off. AI wasn't able to shoot. He already doing a dance. Look, he doing a Macarena in the air. And then he has to recover. Now we're in recovery mode. Now we're trying to get our spacing back. Then the center catches the ball and we start to get our space. He's too high up. He can't guard a cut. I'm gone. Hit me in stride. Let me get that layup, please. You like that, huh? First of all, he throws garbage. The AI should have stole that, but he didn't. But this guy, he knows he ain't got no offense. He knows this. You're a space filler, bro. He probably got yelled at for taking this type of layup. Because it's already gonna lead to something bad. That's why he tried to get it back. Look, look, look. He blitzing the ball. He trying to get it back. He trying to get it back because he know he just did some booth, looking like a clown. But we're able to reset. And we start to play. And he never ever gets back to his guy because the AIs are supposed to be nerfed. But I still include the AIs in the offense because it's a basketball player. I'm gonna make you respect him. When he get that ball, he in full on shoot mode. Big greens for the AI. We get the beautiful inbound steal. And then I'm one-on-one with somebody that I've already won 2 of the battles with when a one-on-one situation comes and it's just me, him, and the rim. So I'm not even thinking about passing. I'm just going straight to the basket, hitting square and shooting a layup. Straight to it. This is just showcasing you that these people that's on this court, they don't shoot the ball. You wide open in the corner. So you bricking. And we get to running. We get to running and we get back on the other side. And I'm fake passing because now I'm in flex mode. You gonna run to that corner because you got to guard him. You know what I'm saying? You got to guard that. Look who's open. Now you get a feel for your jumper in the space where your ratings is the highest. Your shot won't feel the best. And he got takeover. Come on, man. It's beautiful. When you see me stand up like that, look. Now I'm standing up. Now I'm in full go mode. We gonna see what's up. So I burst out of that and I go left, and y'all supposed to switch, but y'all don't. You just gonna leave the shooter. Really? Is this good defense for y'all? Yeah, all right. If it's one person 2K don't apply to when it comes to shooting, it's that guy right there. Do y'all think it's a coincidence that when somebody get open, nobody run out there? Look at where my guy is there on purpose, because he's like, he ain't made one yet. We got to see if he gonna make one. He misses, of course. Here we go. We start to run. And this is what I'm talking about with his hands up. See this here? 6'2", I'm 6'4", I'm throwing the ball to the cutter. So now I have to get the ball back, and I'm gonna throw it again because you're not gonna mess up the play that I had made already. I'm gonna throw it again and he still get the dunk. I'm stubborn, don't be like me. We gonna dance behind double screen, but we just gonna sandwich this joker like you just ain't get possession. We gonna force somebody to help. And sure enough, I got stuck in the middle of anything, and he got to get his 3 off, and it's just like, well, that's it. But you see the score, 69-64 with 1:39 left. They feel that heat, that fire from that stove. So now they got to go to the tactics to be able to get that win. And then they blitz the ball. I'm in his pocket. He give up off that ball. Now I got to run through the obstacle course with the AI who ain't gonna do nothing. Nobody switches over there. I am double screen to a 99-3. And I'ma just call that to Steph Curry, because if that ain't Steph, I don't know what is. They're on the verge of losing. They're just all out blitzing. And all I got to do was just make a read. And I threw it to the AI to trust him. And what the AI do, he came through for your boy. With 1:03 left, my goal is to milk the ball. But look, I'm getting blitzed. And I'm trying to turn my back. Just so I can be able to get cross half court. Now I'm in good position. Now I'm in a power position. He on my left hand side. My ball is in my dominant hand. So now I'm good. So now I throw it to the AI. See what the AI gonna do. AI throw it right back to me. The higher percentage shot is the mid-range worth 3. So I throw it over there. He releases it. And we get bailed out because we in a wreck, baby. There is no extra play here. I'm just milking the game, and look at what happens. The all-out blitz just starts to take forth. I mean, look. Oh my goodness, they're blitzing. And I throw the dot out the blitz. Look at my player. He's standing tall because he know he just threw that dot and a dagger. And he goes up for the dunk. How many times have we experienced the missed dunk? Now we got to run back. And we know they 3-point hunting now. But as long as it ain't my dude shooting the 3, you got a higher chance to win this game. And this joker right here, I don't even know if he shot in this game. And now he's shooting at the end in the corner for 3. We don't believe in that. They get the rebound. He throw it out to his mans. I'm in his pocket. I got there. Boom. He get it again. Then the game ends. And now you look at the box score, the final score of the game, the thing that makes you wonder. And you look at the box score and he's like, man, Chris, he cooked you. Let's point something out right quick before we end this video. He had 35 points and 5 assists. They only made 11 threes as a team. So we'll give him these 2 assists. So he has 41 points. We gave him the 2 threes. We don't even know if he assisted on that because I wasn't paying that attention, but we'll give him that. So he has 41 points and he has 3 assists left. He accounted for 47 points. I had 10 points. I had 18 assists. 18 times 2 is what? 36, right? Plus the 10 points that I possess, 46. He accounted for 47 points, and we ain't even accounting the amount of assists that I got that were threes. I just gave myself straight 2-point assists. I accounted for 46 points alone. I generated more points than he generated, which is the equivalent of why the point generation of the team was more than the point generation of this one. So if we actually counted it, I probably accounted for almost 60 points in this game. He accounted for 47. But this is just one example of many examples that I have based off of Inside the Mind and just the film breakdowns we had earlier in the year. This is just another example of me beating a bully, because this is what I have to deal with inside the rec center. But if I was to ever have the nerve to come out and say that teams like this that assemble themselves in this mode and then try to proclaim that they're good at this game when they're playing the lowest tier of competition you can play, I'm the one crying and complaining. Whatever, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. Hope you learned something. Hope you're able to take this and apply this to your life when you start to play this game, because whatever I just played, you gonna see it. You gonna see it. And if you haven't seen it yet, play the game some more. Get better at the game. Start to win more in this game, and then it'll start to reveal itself to you. But until next time, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna just let y'all breathe.